Once in a small village surrounded by green fields, there lived a farmer named Thomas. Thomas had two sons, Jack and Ben. Both boys were 14 years old and loved helping their father in the fields. Both boys were 14 years old and loved helping their father in the fields. One sunny morning, Thomas called his sons to the backyard. He held two small seeds in his hand. "Boys," he said with a gentle smile, "I am giving each of you one seed. Plant it, take care of it, and let us see what happens." Jack took his seed and examined it closely. "Father, what kind of seed is this?" Ben took his seed and nodded. "I will do my best, Father." The next day, both boys prepared their small garden plots. They dug the soil and planted their seeds. They dug the soil, planted their seeds, and watered them carefully. Days passed. Jack watered his seed every morning and evening. He checked it constantly, hoping to see something growing, but nothing appeared. After 1 week, Jack became impatient. He dug around the seed to check if it was still there. "Maybe my seed is broken," he muttered. Meanwhile, Ben watered his seed quietly every day. He simply trusted the process. He did not dig it up or disturb it. He simply trusted the process. 2 weeks passed. Jack's frustration grew. He saw no progress at all. One afternoon, he ran to his father. "Dad, I think my seed is dead. Nothing is growing. Ben probably got a better seed than me. Have you been taking care of it?" Thomas asked calmly. "Yes, every single day," Jack said, his voice filled with disappointment. "Then keep going. Some seeds take longer than others." Jack sighed, but continued watering his plot, though his heart was not in it anymore. 3 weeks passed. Then one morning, something incredible happened. A tiny green sprout emerged from Ben's soil. Ben was overjoyed. "Father, Jack, come see. My seed is growing," he shouted. Jack ran over and saw the small plant. His heart sank. "Why is mine not growing?" he whispered. Thomas put his hand on Jack's shoulder. "Keep watering it, son. Do not give up." Days turned into weeks. Ben's plant grew taller and stronger. It developed beautiful green leaves. Jack felt defeated. He started watering it less frequently, convinced his seed would never grow. But what Jack could not see was that something extraordinary was happening underground. 1 month passed. Ben's plant was now knee-high, with thick stems and vibrant leaves. Then 2 months after planting, something miraculous happened. Jack woke up early one morning and walked to his garden plot out of habit. When he looked down, he could not believe his eyes. A small green shoot had broken through the soil. "Father, Ben, come quickly," Jack yelled. Thomas and Ben rushed over. They saw the tiny sprout emerging from Jack's plot. "It finally grew," Jack said, his eyes wide with amazement. Over the next few weeks, something extraordinary happened. Jack's plant grew rapidly, much faster than Ben's had. Within just 3 weeks, it had caught up to Ben's plant in height. And did not stop there. Jack's plant continued growing, becoming taller and stronger than Ben's. Its leaves were broader, its stem thicker, and it began producing beautiful large fruits, mangoes, golden and sweet. Ben's plant also bore fruit, but they were small apples, delicate and modest. Both boys stood in the garden, staring at their plants in wonder. "Father," Jack said, confused, "why did my plant take so long to grow, but then grow so much bigger?" Thomas smiled and gathered his sons. "Sit down, boys. Let me explain the lessons hidden in these two seeds." Jack and Ben sat on the grass, eager to understand. "Jack, I gave you a mango seed. Ben, I gave you an apple seed. Mango trees take much longer to sprout because they are building something strong beneath the soil. Deep roots that will support a large tree. Apple trees grow faster, but they do not grow as tall. The first lesson is this. Do not compare your journey to someone else's. You and Ben were growing different things. When you saw Ben's plant growing and yours was not, you felt like you were failing. But you were not. You were just on a different path." Ben nodded thoughtfully. "The second lesson is about patience and trust. Jack, you almost gave up because you could not see results immediately. But great things take time. The mango tree was working hard underground, building roots you could not see. Success often happens where you cannot see it yet." Jack felt a wave of realization wash over him. He thought about all the times he had doubted himself. The third lesson is this. Stay consistent even when you do not see progress. You kept watering that seed even when you were discouraged. That consistency is what allowed it to grow. If you had stopped, all that underground work would have been wasted. Both boys sat quietly absorbing their father's wisdom. So remember, Thomas concluded, never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Keep working, stay patient, and trust your process. Your time will come. Jack and Ben promised to carry these 3 important lessons with them for the rest of their lives. Today we learn new words and sentences through this story. Remember, learning can be fun when you practice regularly. So keep listening, learning, and growing. Make sure to like, comment, and share how this story helped you. Keep listening, learning, and growing. Stay consistent. Trust your path. Your time will come. Never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Keep working, stay patient, and trust your process. Your time will come. Like and subscribe for more stories.